y'all, we back, honey, and we about to get into some more tea. Now, the topic of transgender women's existence is a very important subject to me, and I'm eager to hear what Cherry has to say about it. Yes! Oh my God, I love you, man. Cherry.
Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you too, girl. Cherry.
Got my girls coming out and
zip them up, girl. We don't want no problems in here.
Okay, don't start now, won't be nothing.
Cherry, the MF Boom, honey.
What's going on, baby?
I miss you, Cherry. It's been a long time since we've been together, girl.
I miss you too, man.
Listen, for everybody out there that's watching, you know, they may not be aware of who the Boom is. So I'm gonna need you to elaborate, girl, on who Cherry the Boom is.
Oh, don't give me all that, girl. I'm just a little Southern belle who just loves to talk a little shit, make a little money, stay in her lane,
look a little good,
look a little good, and not take no shit along the way.
Oh,
okay.
So that's who Cherry the Boom is. That's who she is in a nutshell.
That's who she's had to become.
Well, what is Cherry the Boom's origin story? Where did you come from? How did she arrive?
Well, believe it or not, most people don't know that my birth name is Cherry. And because I've always been a little firecracker, a little hot-tempered, a little hot-head, a little tootie from here and there, the Boom.
But, hold on, let me pay for this, girl, because this ain't real.
Hey, how are you? I'm great. Happy holidays.
Girl, you scared at me?
He was scared when he came to work.
Oh, they're so big. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, they said that. They did? Who told you that? Oh, they did over there? They so crazy, always telling my business. Always telling my business. Yeah. Thank you, boo. No, I don't need it. I saw it when you charged it. Thank you. You too.
Okay. All right.
Now, you see, what I don't get is like, why do we, when we go through the drive-thru, they just run to the window like that to see what we be giving, like when the tea is done.
And who was it?
Oh, Lord, here you go.
I mean, girl, I'm just being honest.
You've got a lot of flack that I've seen online, because I follow you incessantly online. And you've gotten a lot of flack from, you know, being labeled as a trans woman that hates black women. Why?
First of all, let me say, I don't hate black women, girl. I love black women. My mother's a black woman. I look for women to just be the best that we can be. Like, I just think black women just have let me correct that.
Yes.
Because it's not all. Because I would say the Bomb Squad is 90% cisgender females.
And so the Bomb Squad is the particular group of
my supporters.
Your support system, like your fan base is called.
Yes.
You call them the Bomb Squad.
The Bomb Squad.
Okay, because they'll drop the boom.
Because they will. They do not play about mother.
Right.
But no, it's just like a lot of black women don't like when I say certain things. And I think it's one of those things when they pick and choose what they want to be offended by. When you have real things in real life you should be really dealing with. I'm not a concern to you, nor am I a threat. I feel as though when they can't kiki with you, they can't treat you like a boy, and when society respects you as a woman, some women have an issue with that. Well, let me ask you this. Do they bother other type of girls?
What do you mean by other type of
I personally feel like if we weren't beautiful, if we weren't successful, if we weren't doing the right thing, nobody would be bothered with us. Everybody would be able to look, laugh, kiki, and keep it moving. But when we are accepted as women and move as women in everyday society, people have a problem with that. And I'm not just going to blame that on women, people in general. And there is a thing such as toxic masculinity and toxic femininity.
Yes, I believe that, yes.
Yes, and it's real. And being trans, I've experienced that personally from our community more so often than anyone else.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was dope, honey. Hold on to your seats, baby, because the ride is just getting started. I have my straight correspondent, JB, is out here on the streets to get the male's point of view in regards to the transgender discussion.
Thanks, Maddie. Thanks, Maddie. Yo, it's your man, Jay Billions, a.k.a. the man on the street. And right now, I'm at his Infinity Units, hair units, and I'm going to ask the fellas a few questions. You securing your manhood, right? Securing your manhood. Listen, do you feel like it's gay for a heterosexual man to date a transgender woman?
That's tough. I don't know if you're going as far as say it's gay. I just say that's just tough. tough situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't handle it. I'm gonna say for me.
You can't handle it?
I don't think that's because it's gonna always be. For me, it's always gonna be in my head.
It is a woman, right? I mean.
Well, when I hear the words transgender woman, I think of a man dressed as a woman who is not physically a woman, but aesthetically a woman.
If that man has the operation and then turns into a female, then it's like.
Do you are they supposed? Do you think they need to tell you that? Say they got the equipment. Now they got the same equipment. You feel like it is them lying to you if they don't tell you, hey, I was born a boy.
Well, yeah, they should say that up front before you start dating, because you know a lot of situations, as we see in today's society, end up in a very deadly manner.
Hey, wait. What's the conversation again?
To be with a transgender woman, a man that is trans, you know, had the actual surgery, and you know, they get together and they have relations. Do you feel like it's gay, or is it the same thing as, you know, heterosexual sex?
Seeing as though I'm in the lifestyle, it just depends on the point of view of the person, really. So I can't tell you what's right for you, just like you can't tell me what's right for me. You got so many different titles now. You got pansexuals, you got bisexuals, you got all kind of like asexuals. They put so many titles out there to where you have to figure out what works for you.
Today's society, like I said, it's more of a mental thing now.
Yeah.
Like it's not even physical more. It's more of a mental. It's more of that wow experience.
I mean, again, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it because that's what you want to do. Like it ain't, again, someone coaching you or coercing you to do something.
So where's the sense of accountability coming in at?
On what behalf? After, again, if you come up to her, some people will tell you right up front. Some people, you come up, hey, I'm a special girl. Okay, cool. That's
Wait,
way
that's the phrasing?
Yeah.
Special how, baby?
But that's
Say it again.
You know, they might get
special
girl. Like,
That's the phrase. I'm a special girl. I need
I
to
like
be a special girl.
So we know that from now on.
Cause look,
so they might be their
listen, as a G, I hear I'm a special girl. That's gonna pull me in, cause I ain't even know what I'm like. I'm a special kind of G. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna lean into that one. That's like alley-oop, you know what I'm saying, for the game.
No, but I mean, just on those things, like you said, it just depends on how they feel or what they've gone through. So it's just so many variables that can go along with it. You never know if they've been traumatized or if something happened in the past, being upfront for them. You just never know. But I do think at some point, if it's gonna lead to something before y'all even go anywhere, move from that seat, like it should be something.
So the girl just blew my mind.
Yeah.
So to their point, I guess where's the line? When do you think a person should decide to tell?
I think all of us can agree that most men are creeps.
Yeah.
And our opportunities, especially when it comes to our sexual urges.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't really expect a transgender woman to be all, honest in this, when this dude trying to get a bust a. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said earlier what I said is like it's about at the end of the day. So
I'm just saying.
Transgender woman is still a creep.
It's still a creep. You know what I'm saying? It's still a creep trying to bust a. Just like you try to find a sexy woman to bust. And she's using that as a lure, and you know what I'm saying?
So this is a secret weapon, is what you're saying. If they coming into the game with some secret weapons, because they got both sides. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you see, they creeps and they got.
I ain't never really think about it like that. Wow.
I know I'm a creep.
No, but like you said, though, but
Done.
Yo, man, it's been a good day, man. It's a wrap. We at his Infinity Units, and we about to get out of here. Back to you, Maddie.
boy, that was deep. More of this in-depth conversation when we come back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back into this interview.
Thank you.
Yes. So I look at you, and you are an extremely beautiful, passable trans woman. And you and I are both trans women, but we're not a monolith, so we don't think the same. Mm-hmm. I am always very open about me being trans. You're open about you being trans, yes, but I don't identify as a woman. I identify as trans woman because I wanted people to understand and know that I'm not trying to be a quote-unquote woman. Mm-hmm. I am so happy and so loved in my transness.
Absolutely.
That I'm okay with being separate. Even though you are a trans woman, when you say woman, a lot of women may feel like that, you know.
Girl. And
you know, you saying that you equal.
I'm a woman, and I am equal.
Oh.
I am equal. I am a woman. I am not here for no one's validation, no one's acceptance. If you have a problem with my womanhood, that is something you need to deal with. Because I am here, I am bold, I am beautiful, and I'm a good person. Respect me as a woman. I don't care if you know my experience, but allow me to have the graces that society and men naturally give me.
So, which brings me to this question. What type of men are attracted to you?
Okay.
Or attracted to us?
Okay, well, the type of men that approach me are 9 times out of 10 heterosexual men. Of course, when I tell them, I'm always going to tell them because my life is never worth any risk or any one-night stand. But those type of men that people are trying to keep from me are not even the type of men I prefer.
I just really want to say, what do you think is, like, why they can't take us, girl? Why?
First of all, I think everyone knows that everybody's not able.
Explain. What is it?
Everybody's not able, girl. Everybody's not able to sock it. Everybody's not beautiful, blessed, talented naturally. And in today's society, especially with social media, a lot of people want to be the it girl or the it factor or known or famous. And everybody does not have that quality. So something that I've been learning and I've been noticing is that people are willing to tear you down, embarrass you, rain on your name, rain on your parade, just so you can't have that spotlight. But one thing I know is when you're blessed and what God has for you, no one can destroy.
That's correct. I do know that from firsthand experience. You know I know.
Okay.
So, you know, that's how that stuff works for me. I bond with you with that. Because and I always try to tell women when I have like these obstacles at times with women, because even though I love my girls, I do get into little obstacle courses with them when it comes down to the situation and the conversation based around men.
I think that being that all women aren't the same, it's a choice. I feel as though if a woman will allow our woman to exist and we allow their women to exist, we could live in this world together because we need each other.
We do.
Because until I got on social media and I got my followers and my fan base, I didn't realize how much cisgender women love me.
Oh, I knew.
You know what I mean?
I knew.
And if it wasn't for that love, I probably don't know how I would probably feel. But that narrative of Cherry hates black women, that can't be true when hundreds of thousands of black women love me and adore me and message me daily and letting me know how I've inspired them, how I've changed their life.
But Cherry, you have had lots of altercations. I've had lots of altercations. But you know, I would say that you kind of the queen of Bigo. Would you say you're the queen of Bigo? Well, I've seen you, the way you operate on Bigo. And there are so many videos of you on YouTube wearing the girls out.
Is it not deserving? Is it not deserving? One thing, and I think this is why I'm so into myself and so open to being myself, is because I know in advance I'm not coming from a dark place. I'm not coming from jealousy. I'm not coming from envious. I'm not coming from just trifling. Anything and everything that I do is coming from a good place. And in the midst of that, if you take it the wrong way, if I stepped on your toe, sometimes your toe need to be stepped on.
Girl, I've watched you tell a woman, bitch, that's why I look better than you, and you not half as me. And I think, I just was like, Cherry, no, don't say that. Don't do that.
If I feel that way and that's my truth, why I can't say it? That's my question. Why I can't say it if it's the truth? Because you know what I've learned? It took a lot for me to get to where I'm at today. For me to be comfortable in my body, for me to be attracted to myself, for me to feel a way to present myself to society the way I've always seen myself. So now that I'm here and I see it and others see it, people don't want you to live in your light. I've wanted to be a woman my whole life, Madison. And now that I'm a woman, you know, when I was a little boy, everybody was like, oh, you're a girl, you a girl, you a girl. Now I'm a grown woman, it's you a man, you a man, you a man. And at the end of the day, I've learned you can't please people. People are going to always have something to say, and it is taught in our home to hate people that are not like you.
Yep.
It is taught in our home as children to not like trans people, not to like gay people. It's wrong. It's against the Bible. All of that. And people don't realize they're raising their children to hate.
Yeah, they are.
And that's why me having the platform that I have, I'm going to let people know you can live in your truth, do you, live in this world and smile, and people are not going to like you. It don't matter how popular you are, how beautiful you are, how rich you are, how poor you are. If a person chooses not to like you, they're not going to like you.
You're right. You're right about that.
I'm only looking to be accepted from one person, and that is my Father in heaven.
Oh.
Oh.
You always speak so highly about God.
Girl.
It's the same thing with me. What has been your deepest experience with what is your love language with God?
And it bothers me a little bit because so many people say that we can't have relationship with him. And if it wasn't for him, I don't know where I would be. I don't know where I would be. My relationship with him has grown, and he has let me know that you can live in your truth. I remember, girl, one year, I was probably like 8 or 9, and I remember sitting in the mirror and I said, Lord, I just want to be a girl. And if you allow me to be a girl, I won't want any Christmas presents, any birthday gifts. And now that he has allowed me to be this woman, I never knew that so much hate would come behind it. Thank you.
And people really do not understand how for real or a deep thing it is for us, and how satisfying it is that once we find our true selves and our true identities and who we are, how happy we are.
Yes.
And one of the things that makes me so angry is when people say, oh, you couldn't love yourself because you went out there and botched your body up. You've done all this stuff. You know, you and I hear a lot of the same thing.
Yes.
You've botched up your body. You've done this stuff. And you're like, no, I'm just blossoming into who I feel that I am.
Yes. And I feel like if it wasn't for God's love, his support, and his protection around me, society and the world probably would have won. There are so many people, young trans people, young gay people who commit suicide. Girl, I get messages on the daily, Madison, like, Cherry, straight men, I'm trying to come out the closet. I'm trying to, heterosexual women, Cherry, you've helped me with my confidence. And all I'm doing is living in my truth and realizing for myself that everything is possible. That's why I love you, girl. That's why I live for you, because, bitch, it has let girls like me know that times are changing and it's all possible.
Yeah, it is. It is, and it's we're not living in that same space that we lived in before. And I know that it's hard, Cherry, because it's hard for me a lot to really stay off of the negativity, because people really don't understand how much negativity that we get for walking in our truth. And I think a lot of times when people say we don't know what we want to be and who we are, they are insane. Like, I feel like
how could we not know?
I feel like that we know so much of who we are that we are able to embrace both energies inside of us. Both energies inside of us, male and female energy, that we're able to absorb both of those energies and live that outside. The hardest and toughest thing that we've done and we've overcome is getting up every day knowing that we could lose our lives for being this. Cherry, I love you like a fat bitch loves chicken wings, and I am that fat bitch, and you are the chicken wing.
Eat me, baby.
Yes! I love you, Cherry. I'm gonna take you back over here, girl, honey, because I know you got to get your little surgery and stuff, but I had to slide through and pick you up, you know, take you to get a little drink, because I ain't seen you in a long time.
It was so good meeting you.
You're my baby, and I love you. I love you. Listen, and don't ever let anything in the internet, any person, any people, any conversation come between us as sisters.
It'll never.
I love you.
I love you, girl.